it's an unfortunate injury. You know, the flip side is that we've played games without John, and we've had success without him. Actually, I was standing pretty much 10 yards away from it, and you could hear it, what happened, but you've heard enough of them to know what it is. Yeah, you can hear it. When an Achilles goes, you can hear it if you've been around it enough. And you've heard enough. You hear it once, you'll never forget that sound. So yeah.
That's Eskimo General Manager Ed Hervey sharing the news this morning of the bad injury to John White. He went down early in practice yesterday. It's a ruptured Achilles. He's done for the year before the season even starts. White was looking for a breakout year this year. 852 yards last year in only 9 games played. He led the Eskimos and was 4th in the CFL. He's going to be a tough man to replace.
You know, we're going to call our game just like we normally do. I mean, we've got a good back in Shakir, and I'm sure we'll bring another back in as well. And it's got to be next guy up. We always approach it the same exact way. We went through this last year, and so it's not uncommon territory for us. Yeah. Anytime you lose a guy like John, it's a setback. And we have to be prepared and have the next guy ready.
No one's going to be able to replace John White. Everyone knows what John White has done for this program, done for this team, so no one's going to be able to replace him. But my job is to do what I've came here to do, contribute to the team by any means necessary, not only as a running back, but in any way that I can help. You know, John has been a mentor to me in these days during camp, so on and off the field. So with him going down, it just means I have to focus a little bit more and just step my game up a little bit more.
With Dave Campbell now. Dave, what does this injury do for the Eskimos going forward?
Well, it's a big loss at the moment because we know what John White did last season. Over 1,000 yards from scrimmage in 9 games, 6.9 yards a carry. So now they have to go to a bit more of an unknown commodity, whether it's Shakir Bell or whether it's someone else that they bring in. It's, now you're back on the learning curve, whichever running back it will be, and hopefully that player is going to be able to pick up the system and pick up his responsibilities quickly. So it's a tough loss because John White fit in so well with this offense. Now it's up to someone else to carry that load.
One roster move made today by the Eskimos. They released receiver CHED. They're back on the field tomorrow at Spruce Grove. Of course, preparations continue for that first preseason game Saturday night in Fort McMurray against the Saskatchewan Roughriders. For Dave Campbell, I'm Morley Scott, 630 CHED Sports.